He's the kind of guy who makes you want to always have his back, even if the rest of the world hates him, right? See, the problem with this, I guess it's not a
Bro, I've
problem.
already read the next page, and bro, it's
So,
not true what she's
this
about
isn't
to
a
say.
problem because she doesn't know Kawaki or Boruto, so she's just speaking about like this, like a hypothetical person in a sense. But like, if she
No. You'll see.
knew,
I'll tell you what the problem is when we get to the next panel.
okay, but like, because of omnipotence, she should think Boruto's Kawaki. And if she knows what Kawaki's like, Kawaki's not this kind of guy. It's like, it's not the rogue kind of thing. Like, this is almost her going against omnipotence, but she just doesn't know who Boruto is in the first place, so it does work.
Yeah,
But it's
but
just
it's
funny.
even funnier when you continue.
Oh god. I feel the same about Shinki.
Now scroll back up. The rest of the world does not hate Shinki. This is not applicable. Nobody hates Shinki besides Boruto and the anime at first. Like what? How? Like what did you think?
I have no idea. Okay, this is the biggest leap of logic ever. Maybe Yodo thinks that Gaara is gonna hate Shinki now, and because Gaara is the Kage, one of the 5 most important people ever, he's gonna convince the other Kage to hate Shinki, and then every village is gonna hate Shinki, which is everyone in the world.
The only manga scenes of Shinki we have seen are Gaara and the teammates liking Shinki. We've never seen anyone hate it. Only been positive.
To be fair, I do
And
think
frankly,
this only
Shinki
applies to the
seems
first
like a
half.
very calm, nice guy in that Araya flashback. He doesn't even come across as like broody or anything.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, he's also not a rogue ninja, so I don't think the second half of this applies, even if the rest of the world hates him. I do think she is just only referring to the first half of the sentence. To be fair, he's the type of guy who always makes you want to have his back. I think that's what she's getting at, so she can understand based on that. It's just that Shinki isn't in the second part of this, but she can relate to the first half. Because he's not really.
Yes, but then it just makes it less impactful. Comparison's not really there.
I don't think it's less impactful because the point is that she can understand on an emotional level, Sarada. There's some type of
connection. About every one of your friends, you want to have their back. So he's the type of guy who you're friends with. Like the second half is what makes it stand out from your normal friends. That you want to have the backs of. Like, he's the kind of guy who you're friends with. Oh, I relate to you just like everyone else in the room.
Okay. I think this might be one of the only times, Kamui, where you just stunned me. I am stun locked. I have no response. You just win. I concede.
Alright. Oh, we got a ton of list clip. Shinki makes those things.
Yes, so yeah. This. It's like your feelings. Why? You want to be strong. She doesn't know that. Even if she knows it's her feelings, she doesn't know the specifics like that.
So this is...
Yeah, she doesn't even know why Sarada wants to be strong.
She doesn't even know. She doesn't know if Sarada wants to be strong.
This is partly projection. Didn't she say earlier on in this chapter, you probably feel the same way about this particular individual as I do?
You know, actually about that, Saran. So why do you think Yodo thinks the whole world hates Shinki?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You know what to do.
I know. Where is it?
Yeah, maybe
Did I go too far?
Maybe I didn't dig that deep into that, what she was saying there.
Well, because it doesn't matter, because we already addressed, because Oodie made the argument, and then I stunned him with another argument back. So there's no way around it. Like, no matter what, something's on
that
here.
Deep about it. Go back to it.
It's around here. Where is it? Right around here.
Might be
this page, I think.
Okay, here. Okay,
yeah.
So He's the kind of guy who makes you want to always have his back, even if the rest of the world hates him, right? I feel the same about Shinki. So, even if the whole world hates him, so like, when did the whole world, or anyone for that matter, hate Shinki?
Is she just saying that it's just not like... So I'll tell you how I first interpreted this, which was...
You're probably going to say what Oodie said. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping so, so that I can present the problem.
My goodness. How I first interpreted this, because yeah, it is kind of weird in retrospect, but he's the kind of guy that makes you always want to have his back, even if the rest of the world hated him. I just thought that she was just kind of coming up with like, even if the rest of the world did hate Shinki, it doesn't mean that that's true. Even if the rest of the world did actually hate Shinki, she would still have his back no matter what. This is an unending bond.
So that is what I said.
What you're saying is,
argument.
It's really the first half. He's the kind of guy who makes you want to have his back. You just want to have his back, right?
Yeah.
So, a regular friend, because you would agree that you want to have your friend's back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Shinki is no different from Araya or any other friend of Yodo, and same with Sarda. So he's your friend. A regular friend would apply this. It only matters if the rest of the world part matters. The hating him thing. But Yodo can't relate to this. If the rest of the world never hated Shinki, she can't be saying that because she doesn't actually relate to that. Visa's dialogue's useless.
No. This is it is very oddly phrased. Like, it is very oddly phrased. I do think that this scene is just meant to go to reinforce just how strong her love for Shinki is. But
well, yeah, but that's not what we're making fun of.
It's just weird that she would say, because nobody... I don't know
love
if
the
we're
way you
actually
worded
meant to
that.
take
Bro, the only manga scenes we have of Shinki are him being friendly with his friends.
Yeah, so I don't know if we are meant to... I don't know if we're meant to take this as the rest of the world does hate Shinki, but, like, it kind of does seem that way if you... by what she's saying, but I don't know if we're meant to interpret it that way.
Well, again, but if you're not meant to interpret that, then it means Shinki's just like any other friend.
Which takes all of the uniqueness out of this, which ruins this.
It makes Shinki not unique, and Boruto not unique. Because the whole point is you have your friend's back.
Yeah, but not necessarily. But like, if everybody in the world hates them and they think that they have a valid reason to do so, it'd kind of be weird to stick by them.
Okay, but if nobody feels that way about Shinki, making this comparison doesn't compare.
Well, actually, doesn't she say this in response to what Sarada had just said? Because they're talking about, like, the hostages or whatever. Yeah, she says, sorry, but I won't sell a friend out to save myself. Not that I even have any until... And the first part's what's matter here. She's saying she has her friends' backs. That's what a friend means to Sarada.
It's... Mm-hmm.
Where even was that? Right there.
I feel the same way about Shinki.
She doesn't feel the same way about Araya.
So...
Go ditching him, apparently. She doesn't have her friends back.
See, I feel like it would have been better if it was just wants to always have his back, even if the rest of the world hated them.
Yeah, I think hated would have worked better. Or I would have worded it, were like to hate them. Yeah, like were to hate them as well, I think. Makes that even clearer.
Yeah.
Like, this makes more sense if she's, like, talking about a hypothetical. Like, I would always stick by Shinki no matter what, even if the rest of the world hated
why don't we
them.
just rephrase it? Just be like, I don't know, like, you'll never give up on your friends, no matter
Because
what, right?
You simply can't
I feel
write
the
this
same
without
about mine
establishing.
too.
Yeah, you simply can't write this without establishing that people hate Shinki. And I wouldn't be shocked if people were distant toward Shinki because he's very cold. At least
Not in
Not
these
the rest
flashbacks.
of
not
the
again.
In
world.
the anime, sure. In the manga, he just seems like a friendly dude.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
only
simply
seeing
can't
it as the
write.
train scene. Maybe one
You
more.
can't write it this way if you're not gonna establish that the world hates Shinki.
Like I memed earlier that because of what he did against Gara hates him now, and because he's the Kage, one of the 5 most important people, he's going to convince the other 4 people, and then those 4 people are going to convince the villages, and then everyone in the world's going to hate Shinki.
Also, if the rest of the world, if we don't get to see Shinki get hated upon, this line doesn't mean much to the viewer.
Exactly. That's what I'm